I know the title gave it away. So I want to show you my website that I created. A little backstory. I have been dreaming about this for 2 years. And finally, for the past month, I said I need to do this. I have been creating products all along. And so I thought I would tackle it on my own and build it from scratch. No templates. Because I wanted it to look a certain way. I wanted people to be hiking down a path in my website. So I'm going to show it to you. I'll screen share it now and we can look at it together, and I'm going to show you what I've come up with. So it's called the Healing Hiker Shop. Scripture and nature themed resources for children and adults, inspired by walking with God in His great outdoors, as you have seen me do with my YouTube journey. The journey starts here. There's a pathway, and my first product is Bible flashcards. I'm really actually quite proud of these. I created them over a year ago, and I think that they are such a fun way to memorize scripture. And not only do you memorize the scripture, you can give a whole Bible study. So I have one on the Bible and then one on salvation. So you choose your set that you want. Let's do the Bible. And so it'll take us to the store. And then it costs $13 because there's 13 verses. It took me quite a long time to create these, so I'm charging $1 a verse. But the bonus is that you get 4 sets, and so you can share them with your friends or take them to church or have a group study. Anyways, I think it's pretty good value. Now let's go back to the home page. The next product is a 30-page coloring hiking journal. So we'll click that. And designed, well, here, I'll show you. There's an example. I give you a scripture verse, and then you're going to give the details of the trail, like the date, the location, trail rating, distance, time on trail, elevation gain, who I hiked with, describe the scenery, memorable moments, reflections on this verse during the hike, and your prayer. And then I always have something, a little activity for you to do. Anyways, fun little prayer journal, 30 pages, that's pretty good value, and you can stick it in your binder and it'll give you remembrances of where you've hiked. Our next product is scripture coloring pages, and I have 2 passages. I love coloring and I really enjoyed creating these pages. So Psalm 19 and Matthew 6, really good verses. Let's go on, follow the path. Then I have faith-inspired phone wallpapers. There's 10 of them, and I am the photographer of all the pictures, and there's inspirational sayings to go with them. Our next product is a guided prayer walk journey. This one took me a few days to do, but it's incredible, I think. There's 120 different unique prayer prompts for the scenario that you are in. It's like a scavenger hunt, and every time you find something, then you're gonna pray. And I always talk to God as I walk along, so I just thought this would be a really neat thing. So yeah, so there's by the ocean, by the river, in a park, in your neighborhood, through downtown, lots of scenarios. You will not get tired of this, and it would be great to do in a children's group, or with your family, or by yourself. Next, I did a wall art of Creston, British Columbia, which is my hometown. We are very famous for our apples here, so I put apple blossoms with it, and I do feel like it's a very pretty town, a very pretty map. Here, I'll show you a bigger picture of it. And you can have it in black and white or color. We have great hiking here and lots of water. The black blotches there are lakes and ponds, and yeah, it's pretty special. I am biased though. All right, going on. Then I had to do something for Valentine's. It's Song of Solomon, and the time of singing has now come. I think that's so romantic. And you got 3 different bird options. So that's pretty special, I feel. The next product is 10 handmade greeting cards. I love to make cards, and so I wanted to sell them. No 10 are alike, but they're all beautiful cards and very special. Birthday, thank you, sympathy, blank cards, nature cards, mountain cards. Then I designed some t-shirts. This first one is Bear One Another's Burdens. I created this horse shirt for my mom. She's crazy about horses, and she chose the verse, "Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God." All right, the next tee is one that my brother requested. He wanted this verse, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." So this one's for him and for any of you, of course, that want scripture-themed shirts. This is what I'm all about. And then I created this one for my friend, Whatever You Sew, Christian Sewing Tee. If you're a sewer like she is, you might appreciate this tee. And then my next product is personal lifestyle coaching. I have had a burden for a long time to help people lose weight. And so I thought, why not offer my services and see if anybody wants to have me guide them. So I would call you, we'd have a Zoom call or a FaceTime, I guess, video call, whichever way you want, and we would meet once a week. The first initial meeting would be probably a good hour, so I can interview you and ask questions and then formulate what kind of program I want to give you, what kind of steps. And then weekly, I give you a new step to tackle, and you're gonna continue it on each week for 10 weeks. The goal that I give you on week 1, you'll be doing on week 2, plus a new goal for week 2. And so it'll slowly draw you out from your bad habits, maybe, hopefully. And it's very faith-based as well. And then you made it to the end. And there's one last stop. So we'll click here. And I figured that if none of the products in here tickled your fancy, then if you still wanted to help me hike and get out and talk about Jesus some more, well, you could make a donation. And it's $1 per cart item. So if you want to give me $10, then you would add it up, put 10 items in the cart. And then that's how you would make a donation. Anyways, okay, so let's say that you visited the shop and you're returning. Instead of scrolling all the way down, you can just go straight to the shop, and that'll take you directly to all the products that I have. Now these prices are in Canadian, so they're practically free for any other currency in the world. And I'm gonna be adding new products quite often, so you'll be getting updates from those. I hope you don't find this too annoying. I know you're probably here for the hikes and the scenery, but I do wanna get my store promoted. And so I need to make videos for each of these products to put on the website. So you're gonna be seeing that in the future on the Healing Hiker YouTube. So I'm sorry about that if that's annoying, but I do need to get the word out because I want to keep on hiking. I really do. And so thank you for watching and for your support, and God bless you.